Hi friends, welcome to our math lesson today. I was just drinking my coffee out of my mug that Jackson got for me and loving it. So Jackson, thanks for knowing I was a dog person. So today we're doing session 2 in our lesson about adding three numbers. So I just made up a problem to model for you, and I want to show you a different strategy than we did yesterday. So yesterday we used our 10 frames to add three numbers together, and today the strategy I want to point out to you is that you can just simply draw a picture to add your three numbers together and then count them all up. So I just made up some numbers here. I have 5 cans and 1 can and 6 cans, and I want to know how many I would have all together. So I'm just going to draw a picture on the bottom. So I'm going to start with the first number and draw 5. 4, 5, and I'm just going to put a 5 underneath it right here. Remember, when you use a picture to help you solve a problem as a strategy, you want to make sure that your picture is organized. So don't draw too big, don't draw like all over the page, because then it will be hard for you to use that to help you figure out the math. I'm going to put a plus sign right here because we know we're adding it together. And the next number is just 1. There's 1 can, so I'm going to put a 1 below, and then I'm going to put a plus sign again. And then the next number is 6. So I'm going to draw 6 circles for the 6 cans. And I'll put a 6 underneath. Now I could put my plus signs down here too, because there's the math problem. The math problem is 5 plus 1 plus 6 equals, and we're going to write the answer to there. Now just to add it up, just touch each one and count it, just like you're counting up your pictures to help you solve the problem. So we know we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's a simple strategy for you to use to solve a problem. Either strategy works. It's whatever you like better. You can do the 10 frame strategy, you can do drawing a picture strategy, you can use real actual counters. That's a strategy. So that was just me modeling, because now you're going to turn to your math book. And in your math book, it's a problem that is kind of like that, except it has different numbers. I didn't want to use the exact one that you were going to do. So up here at the top, so I'm on page 309, so find page 309 in your book. It should be the next page that you haven't done. And our strategy, or our skill that we're working on, is adding three numbers together. So let me read it to you. It says, Pat collects 8 cans of food. Max collects 2 cans. May collects 4 cans. How many cans do they collect in all? Okay, so right here it says try it. So remember this, you're doing this by yourself. You can choose any strategy. You can do it like I did, or you can do it like we did yesterday. And there's a big space right here so that you can write and draw your picture and write your numbers and write the math problem. And then down here at the bottom it says discuss it. And it gives you a way to start your discussion. It says, I started by, so you're going to talk to your parents. So first you try it. Don't let your parents help you for this part. You have to do this part by yourself, right? And then you go to your mom and your dad and say, oh, I want to show you how I did this problem. I started by, and then talk your way through the problem. Okay, now you can pause the video, because I'm going to tell you how to do the next page, but you need to do this first. So you pause the video and then start it when you're ready. So I'm turning the page. So when you turn the page, after you've done that problem, this is page 310, here's the same exact problem, and this page is model it. So they're going to show you how they did it. So find 8 plus 2 plus 4. They used a 10 frame. You can see they have 8 red dots, there's that number right there, and 2 yellow dots. And they put the 4 blue dots outside of the 10 frame. So here they have 8 plus 2, and they drew the lines just like a number bond, because 8 plus 2 made the 10. Plus these 4 blue ones sticking out. And then you write the answer. 10 plus 4 equals, you write the answer. They collect blank cans in all. Write the answer again. So they were showing you one way to do it after you tried your way. Now we're on the next page, which is page 311. There's this little sock puppet right here. It says, how is your way like model it? How is it different? So if you used my strategy to draw a picture when you did the first page, the try it page, you could say mine was different because I used a picture and they used a 10 frame. Maybe you did it the exact same way that they did it. Maybe you used a 10 frame. You can say ours were the same because we both used a 10 frame to solve the problem. So you're thinking about how is yours the same or how it's different, and you write the answer right there. You can pause the video, and you write it. When you're done writing it, you can play the video again. Number 2 says, how can using a 10 frame help you to add 3 numbers? You write down in words, how do you think using a 10 frame helps you add 3 numbers? Write down your answer. Then pause the video. Number 3 says, Asha, okay, this is a new problem. So it says apply it. This is a new problem. Asha makes 6 puppets. Jay makes 4 puppets. Tomas makes 3 puppets. How many puppets do they make in all? Now, they did the 10 frame for you. They already did the picture. So let's look at the numbers. First, we had 6 puppets. Do you see that's the red ones? Then we added 4 puppets. That's the blue ones. That made a 10, didn't it? And then Tomas makes 3 puppets. Those are the yellow ones. So they set up their math problem over here. 6 plus 4, there's red, plus blue is 6 plus 4. That made a 10. Plus these 3 sticking out, write the answer. Count all the dots and then write the answer again. Then you're going to turn the page. On page 312, this is page 312, they have another problem for you. It says find 9 plus 2 plus 1. And they did the picture for you already in the 10 frame. So there's 9 red dots. And they chose to put the 1 blue dot already in the 10 frame because that made the 10. And then there's the 2, and the 2 is sticking out. So they wrote 9 plus 2 plus 1 equals, and look, they drew a line from 9 and 1 to make the 10. So you're going to write a 10 down here, plus how many are sticking out, and write the answer. And then you have to write the answer again. 9 plus 2 plus 1 equals. Okay, write the answer. Number 5, same thing, new problem. I'll read it to you and then you do the math. It says Ava draws 4 stars. Jaden draws 6 stars. Isabella draws 5 stars. How many stars do they draw in all? So they made the picture. Here's the 4 stars. The blue ones are the 6 and the 5 are sticking out. And then here's the math problem here. So it says 4 plus 6 plus 5 equals. Now they want you to do what they did in this problem up here. They want you to look at these numbers and decide which ones of those made the 10, right? And you're going to take your marker. I'll take my marker right here. Here's the 4 and the 6, and you're going to draw your lines. It's kind of like you're making a number bond right here, because 4 and 6 more made the 10, plus, don't forget to bring down this 5 here, 10 plus 5. Write what it equals, and then write the answer again right here. This one says find 5 plus 4 plus 5. And they didn't draw any picture for you here. So you could draw your 10 frame and try to figure out what are the 2 numbers that could make the 10, right? And then figure out the answer, okay? So now the next 2 pages that have the green on the top, those are like your homework pages. So I'm not going to go over those because those would like normally be in your homework packet. It's the same, it's more practice of the same kind of problems that we just did. So you're going to do page 313 and 314. And if you're not sure what to do, you can ask your parents for help, okay? Always when you get done with all the pages in your math, have your parents check it, okay? Have your parents check it. All right, good luck. I miss you guys. Bye.